Hello. Good morning. Oh, it is. The sun is in fucking the worst spot. Um, so it's day 2 of, I guess, making messages. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna. I mean, I called it Dear Divine Partner, which I thought was pretty apt. But I got some trash I'm gonna get rid of at the convenient or the grocery store. But anyway, there's a nice little cardinal. It's so cute. It's flitting around. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, that's really cool. That's a great start to the morning. They kind of remind me of the lovebirds that I have in the Lego set. They're obviously red instead of pink, but it's cute. Oh, so close. Oh, I wonder if... I don't know if I can... That's fine. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to have my head in between. Oh, you're fine, little guys. All right, sorry. Good morning. Threw a cheeky little thing there in the comments of that first video, or at least I thought it was cheeky. But anyway, it's a really nice day. Oh my gosh, I've been blinding you. What's the best way to do this? Can I do it like this? Is that better? No. Oh my gosh. The sun's just like right behind me is the problem. I guess oh my goodness. If I did this. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm gonna have to keep my arm up, but I think that beats you getting blinded. So, a little extra arm workout. But, oh, you're so close. Hi. You're so cute. Okay, what if I just cut my head off and do it like this? Does that do anything? Oh my god, I look so strange. Oh, they're so close. Oh, I don't know if I got them or not. Okay, well, you're gonna have to bear with me for a moment while maybe I do this. I mean, I'm gonna turn, but I'm gonna turn back, so I don't know. Anyway, passing Wolfie. Yeah, that's his new name, Wolfie. I guess I should show him. There he is, Wolfie. Okay. Well, at least the sun is behind me now, but... Well, I say behind me. The sun is off to my left now. So this should be theoretically better. Anyway, it's always a little bit of a slow start for me in the mornings. So, not too sure what I'm going to talk about yet, but that's okay. I think just getting a walk in. Sun's really nice out today, so yeah. Good morning. But yeah. I think So I'm going to the to that one the store first, because I need to see if I can get some more what's it called? Jesus, like my brain is taking a while to boot up. Those like protein bars, the peanut butter protein bars. But yeah, I think, I don't know what to do with the sun, honestly. The sun's at kind of the perfect position to blind you guys, so, or you guys. But it's a really nice temperature out today. I think it's going to be like 72 or 73. There's a woodpecker. Looking for bugs. Sprinkler time, huh? But yeah, I don't know. My I've kind of found something that you might appreciate about myself. What? Sorry, I need to know, where's this woodpecker? Where is he? I don't know. I can't find him. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's in that one tree I'm looking at, but just didn't find the exact spot. Anyway, something I found out about myself. It takes me a little bit of wind-up time to really get comfortable. Even if it's with like close friends or whatever, it's like it takes me a couple minutes of adjustment because I can kind of just feel their energy. So I know I can't feel your guys' energy, but I think my mind and body are so used to it that what kind of bird was that? My mind and body are so used to it that I think it's just, they're just going through the motions, even though I don't feel any energy. I mean, I feel you, but like, it's more of, feeling you is more of like a passive thing, or it's just there in the background. It kind of reminds me of like, don't take this the wrong way, it's like white noise, but in a good way, where it's like, I think I would be very disoriented if that connection suddenly disappeared, because I'm so used to it being there. So I guess in a way I do take for granted how nice that connection feels. So thank you. I appreciate that. I know we effectively plan this all out, but doesn't mean I can't be grateful. Crossing the street. I don't know if this is going to make light worse or better. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna try and block it with my head. Succeeding pretty decently. So, whatever. There's a little basketball hoop on one of the telephone poles, or a power line poles rather. It's really funny. I'll show you when we walk past. Whenever I shift, the sun shifts. Wow, who'd have thought? Here, look. It's like, it's so smart. Oh, there's a squirrel. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Oh, the bird, like, almost like dive bombed the squirrel. That was funny. Oh, he's foraging. He's digging up someone's grass. But anyway, so, what the fuck was I saying? I don't remember. Well, at least the direction will be shifted for this next part of the walk. So, because I keep forgetting to block the light. Maybe there's a symbolism there. You can't block the light. What the fuck was I saying? Huh. I don't know. Rip thought. But yeah, so I just think, oh right, wind up. So it's kind of like I have a wind up period where I feel uncomfortable is not even the right word. It's like all of the fine tuning on how I'm going to be interacting with the person's energy happens in that like tuning moment, because I'm incredibly sensitive. So it's like sometimes before people even walk in the room, I can feel the positive or negative vibes going on. I'm like, it's almost like my body and mind brace itself for what's about to come if they're gonna walk in. Oh, I think I just got a text message from the Airbnb people. I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I'll check it when I'm in the store. But we're just about here. Oh, no water today, so no goose. No goose and no other birds playing in the water and taking bird baths. But yeah, I should be good and warmed up by the time I turn, by the time I turn the phone back on. Because it's kind of, I'm not used to immediately kind of just being super vulnerable right in the morning. So, no profoundness right now, but it shall come, as everything does, with time. So, that felt really forced, by the way. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I'm here. This is actually a very quick walk. 15 minutes? That's nothing. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. And then, keep saying you guys because I know that there's multiple people watching. But it's more like I need to specify. It's like, no, I'm talking to you. And then the other people are just watching. So it's like, you know, these little things matter. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. All right, I'm back. I just got done with the store. They do not have the protein bar that I got. So, you know, it's tragic, but nothing I can really do about it. Oh my gosh. Of course, the sun immediately blinds you. Okay. So, I ended up just getting a fruit cup, and I ate it before filming because there was a bunch of people there. So I figured it would be kind of rude. Plus, holding the fruit cup and recording and eating seems pretty hard. So I didn't do that. I know, shocker. But okay, now that the sun is there, I can just hold it wherever. I guess as the sun gets closer to its zenith, it'll probably be the best in terms of not getting directly hit by it. So, but yeah, I also checked. Surprisingly, it was not the Airbnb people. Instead, the text message was from. Oh, sorry. There's a big ass truck. Hold on. Jesus. Really had to just go on the sidewalk. Okay, anyway, so sorry, I thought I felt a strawberry seed. Oh, I have so much I want to say now. See, this is what I was talking about. I like calibrated in the store, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. But turns out it was actually the chiropractor. He just texted me in the morning. It's like, hey, hope you're doing okay. Do you have any questions? How are you feeling? I'm like, oh, that's so nice. He's such a nice guy. So, like, you know, I don't know. I get really good vibes from him. Also, the assistants and everyone there was just so nice. So it's like, of course, it's just, this is what happens when you let the intuition, divine guidance kind of just take the wheel. Man, I thought I had some. Okay, I'm using the phone to look at my face. Okay. Oh, those are the birds that make that sound. They're like the darker colored birds with the yellow beaks. Huh. Anyway. Okay. So that was that. Really nice. And then oh God, what is it? What the hell was the second thing I was going to say and I got excited about? There's no fucking way. Hold on. What is that? I just saw it glinting in the light. What is that? Oh, okay. Sure. I was like, there's some green shiny thing on the ground? What the hell is that? Okay, I love the bird sounds. It makes some really funny sounds too. It's just like, I don't know, they're just all over the place. Okay, so I was talking about the text message. I couldn't find protein. Oh, right, okay. So, I don't know why, but I feel like the people agreed with me that were cutting up fruit yesterday, because today, when the fruit they had out that they cut at night, there was no kiwi. They're like, good morning. But yeah, so morning. But yeah, so morning, bye. But yeah, so they only had grapes and strawberries in like individual bowls, and then one had strawberries with blueberries. And I saw that they had these pink pineapple. And I'll tell you, I've had pink pineapple before. It's fine. I kind of was a little curious on it, but it was only pineapple. And I think that's just too much pineapple for me. It was like in a pretty decent sized container. I just got like one of the small containers. So, but anyway, you guys going pretty fast for a neighborhood. But anyway, I just wanted a little something while I'm walking. And I missed out on fruit yesterday. I'm trying to make sure to get at least a little fruit in each day. So, yeah. But, anyway, sorry, I was just the mom with the kid drawing on the sidewalk. And the kid just kept saying hi. It was very funny. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. So I ended up getting the strawberry and blueberries. It seemed, quote unquote, the most diverse. You know, I was expecting there to be like a melon mix. Maybe they put that out later in the day. I don't know. But I really don't want to put it on, but I'm kind of wondering if I need sunscreen. It's only going to be 70 out. All right, bug. Come on, get off me. Come on. There you go. Okay. There's like a fly, a tiny fly that maybe was stuck in sweat or something. I don't know. I guess my arm was sweating a little bit. Or maybe it just was clinging on for dear life because I was waving my arms around. Anyway. I know tomorrow and the next day I'm going to need sunscreen because it's going to be in the 80s. I mean, I guess I am, in fact, going to be out in the sun for a decent period of time. So it might behoove me to put sunscreen on. I just don't like the way it makes my skin feel later in the day. It's like this weird film. Because that's what it is. It's just film that you're putting on your body to protect yourself. Technically, it's a little bit like lotion, but it is a barrier at the end of the day. Okay, there we go. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess if I start turning into the place, then I will let you go momentarily. I'll put sunscreen on, then come back out. Surprisingly, it was actually pretty easy to edit yesterday's video. You know, I was shaming future Tom, but it was actually fine. There's a squirrel on the, I get distracted by squirrels and birds, as you have already figured out, I'm sure at this point. It's no secret. What the fuck? I think I have to go another, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to go another street down. Is that right? Yes, okay. I saw the school and then immediately knew where I was. But yeah, yeah, I'm probably just gonna do sunscreen just in case. Like, the small annoyance I feel towards having it on gets trumped by the fact that getting sunburned is pretty awful. So, and I think I was pushing it yesterday because I can see my skin's a little bit red. So yeah, bummer. Okay, well, that's okay. What to talk about? Coming up on Wolfie. You know what? And I'm just gonna enjoy quiet for a block. So, oh no. Sorry, there was just a dead rabbit, and I'm really sad about that. I don't know if it got hit, and then the flies came, or what, but it just flipped upside down. I mean, I know those things happen, but it just doesn't get easier to see. Okay. What is that? Is a weird bird sound. I don't know if you heard it. Sorry, I was looking to see. Yesterday I had covered on accident the sound, like, speaker microphone. I accidentally covered the microphone. I don't know how. By the way, I just want to say I can, in fact, go a full street without talking. I can do much more than that, but I don't know. You'll see more of that when our 3D avatars are together. But okay. Alright, I'm gonna put some sunscreen on and then I will be back. Bye. Hello, I am back. Sunscreen equipped. Alright. We're gonna head off this way. And I'm gonna try to navigate without having to check the GPS. Because I did it yesterday. So that means I can do it today. I have faith in myself. And I know I have the ability. Alright. Oh, also, I just wanted to mention. So last night, it was a small thing. I had woken up due to, I think my back was bothering me just a little bit. Maybe I had twisted it or something. And, so, as I was trying to get back to sleep, the room next to me, is what it is. There was a particularly loud YouTube video he was watching. And, so I was like struggling with whether I should knock on the door and say something. And previous me would not have said anything. But I realized that was a mini test from the universe to see if I would stand up for the peace inside of the space. Oh wow, what is that? What are you? Are you a chipmunk? Oh, you're a bird? It's either a bird or a chipmunk, but it was hopping on the ground so cutely. Hi, little guy. Hi. Okay. Ah, well. Try to catch a glimpse of it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But yeah, so I mustered up the courage because I was like, okay, as soon as I recognized that this is something that past Tom would have ignored, but current Tom shouldn't ignore, I was like, okay, just lightly knock on the door, let him know, hey, could you keep it down? And then I thanked him when he did turn it down. And that was it. And, he even, he's a nice man. He even, when I went in, he was just outside chilling. And he said, hey, I just wanted to let you know, really sorry about yesterday. Like, bro, it's not even a big deal. It's just more of like, it was one YouTube video that got really loud. It happens. So, but yeah, not a big deal. And I appreciated that he went and apologized. It was really nice. Didn't expect it. I didn't need it, but I think for him maybe it was helpful. So yeah, greatly appreciated. So if somehow that guy sees this video, just know you're a cool dude and I appreciate you. But yeah. So anyway, the cardinals like sitting on the fence. He was like in between the little rungs of the chain link fence. So it was just funny. But yeah, I'm really, it's like I get it now. Which I don't know if that seems out of left field. I get what was being taught to me. There's this idea that I didn't even realize that I still had a bit of suppression going on with my internal. And I think it really was boiling down to like a fear of judgment and of what people will think, a persona, whatever. Could be an ego thing, I don't know. But regardless, you know, doing this video for you, what was that? There's like a little black thing that flew on me. Regardless, I am me, and doing videos for you, this is, I mean, the only difference between the me that's making this video and the me that would be talking with you is I wouldn't have to hold up the goddamn phone. You know, but oh my gosh, little ducky on the top of the, anyway, I think I'm going a slightly different way than I did in the past. I think I'm going to go to the left here, because I kind of don't want to walk on the walk on the 2-lane road, if I don't have to. And that looks like, yeah, that looks like a fine road. Because I know there was, I don't know, I'll notice it when I see it, but there was a street, it's like one or two streets over that, or a couple streets over that, is the through street, past the 2-way and to that school in the park. But, yeah, so really, I would be getting responses for what I'm talking about, and it'd be more dynamic, right? Like, obviously, sometimes it does happen. I'll just say, sometimes a monologue happens because I think it's really important. But I've been doing that less because I don't need to explain myself. If someone doesn't get it, they can ask qualifying questions. I don't need to preemptively do a monologue. So, yeah, I think that's important. Okay, that's Wedgwood. I sensed a snake in that grass. It slightly moved. I love these signs that try to cram like 10 or 15. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize the sun was fucking you guys. So I love these signs that, I did walk past this. The incredible amount of Costco and Home Depot bags filled with yard waste. But I love these signs that are like, they try to cram as many messages into one sign as possible. It's like, okay, we gotta cover all the bases. Black Lives Matter, great, got it. Love is love, got it. Science is real, got it. There's a dog. I think he's getting a little rowdy. And then it's like, they're like science is real, and it just keeps going, and it's like 10 or 12 messages long, and each one of them I agree with, but it's like it's just funny seeing the small ass text. It's like you can't even read it anymore, and that each message is kind of diluted in all the other messages, so it's like it's almost like an overcorrection, because there's so many things that people are like, oh my god, if someone thinks that I don't believe in science, it's over for me, so I have to have it on the side. And it's like, you don't. It's fine if you want to. If it makes you feel better, that's fine. But, and like I said, like, I totally agree with everything on that sign, but it's kind of like, again, it's just a diluted message because there's so much on there. And I think there's actually a reason that I brought that up. The diatribe that I was just talking about is a similar thing. If I say something, people don't get it, that's fine. But if I say something and then qualify it with, well, this, that, and the other, take 10 minutes to like explain myself, and then finally say, okay, now you can respond. It's like I'm trying to cut off. I'm almost at the road. I cut off like arguments at the pass. That's the like feeling I get with the diatribe stuff. I don't need that. I don't need to cut off arguments or perceived slights, because all that is me effectively airing out a wound of past people disregarding my opinions or, whatever, right? And I used to need someone to understand me. I don't need that now. And sure, it'd be nice. Who doesn't want to be understood? But crow. Who doesn't want to be understood? But at the same time, doing this preemptive BS in order to be understood, which just dilutes the message. So you're not even really getting people to understand you. People are like, oh my gosh, I just asked a question and you had to do a 10-minute diatribe in order to explain yourself. I didn't need that. Maybe because you do that, something that was clear is now not clear. So, All my favorite little guys. There's a squirrel. Hi, little squirrel. Hi. There's a bird. There's a cardinal. All in that same little house. It's cute. Okay, so here's the smaller fuck you road. That's 4 lanes, but no crosswalk. Which again, tragic that there's no crosswalk here. I mean, I'll be able to cross regardless, just like the last times. And it'll happen in the time it's supposed to happen, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, I didn't want to say anything. And I'm not going to. I ran. I have no idea what that looks like in the camera. You could see my... Who knows? I don't know what you see. Seacraft, okay. I didn't even need to run. It's so funny. That was a prime example of the divine timing was there for me crossing the street where I wouldn't have to rush. But I was like, no, I gotta go now. So I ran. You know, so as you can see, I'm still working on fully just letting it kind of be. I say working on it. You know, it's mostly there. It really is just sometimes I just default without even thinking. And I know that's weird because you'd think, well, didn't you just think there? No, it was like the difference between reacting from fear versus reacting from a sense, well, not even reacting. It's reacting from fear versus walking with guidance. When you react with fear, oh my God, what a big tree. Okay, I gotta touch this tree. Hi. Oh my God. How did I not see this guy yesterday? Look at how big this tree is. It's huge. Oh my gosh, you are such a big guy, huh? Wow. You have so... Oh, wow. Okay. I just wanted to... I don't know. Just wanted to touch the tree. Don't normally touch trees, but when I do, no, I'm kidding. Gateway fencing. Okay. I thought it said gate wincing or something. Anyway, as I was saying, there's reacting from fear. And that is the default response for a lot of people. And it's really hard to it's hard to recognize that you're doing that unless you're very aware. But once you're aware, it's so obvious. So I called it out right when I ran across the street, right? You saw, or heard, right after I got across the street, that was the last car, and then there was no cars for 30 seconds. So it's catching it and acknowledging that there was a moment of fear that I wouldn't be able to cross the street, which is absurd, right? But yeah. So it's kind of like there's two ways that things happen. One is you see the fear, you acknowledge it, and you learn a lesson from it. The second is that you are just totally in alignment, and the fear never even though it pops up, you just do your thing and you ignore the fear completely. So in either scenario, it's great. One is an acknowledgement and a lesson, and the other is just you being you. So, I find it so fascinating that, oh my gosh, I can see the moon. That's crazy. Like, what? Yeah, seeing the moon in the day is quite an interesting display. But I was gonna say, I find it so interesting how tiny the planes look as they're kind of doing their thing, and the jet trails. And oh, hi, little squirrel. Hi. Oh, you're fine. You don't have to hide. I'm just going past. More cardinals. Seems like there's a lot of cardinals out here, which is cool. I mean, it's nice to see them. You know, I thought about, I'm like, what if I am fucking up this name and it's actually not even a cardinal? It's just red. It's just a red bird of some kind. I'm like, I don't care. Okay. Now there's something, oh my gosh, 22222. 2222 on the clock there. What? I didn't even touch the button and it automatically flashed. That's crazy. Oh my god, I did not read it. Look at this. Oh, you can't read it, but it says push or wave at button. I didn't know that you could wave at the button. What the heck? That's new. That's cool. Oh, right. Yesterday when I was walking past this park, I had mentioned, I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a basketball court? And then I saw these and I'm like, oh, those are not basketball courts. You see that little that right there. That's like you know those little you can throw like balls or frisbees or whatever into them. It's I don't know what the game's called, but anyway, regardless, I think there's like an actual frisbee sport around it maybe or something. But because, you know, I say that because I see a guy throwing a frisbee back to maybe a friend or something. I don't know. I don't see the other guy. Or, you know, it could be a woman too. Oh, is he playing by himself? Oh no. Poor guy. Maybe he's waiting for his kid to get out of school or something. At least he's getting some walking. So that's good. I thought I had the brief impulse to run up and be like, hey, you want to play? But I'm like, I don't fucking know how to play that game. And that is not my mission today. So I do not want to get super sweaty before my my appointment at 3:30. Which, by the way, what time is it? 11:47. Oh my gosh. I thought it was earlier. It's 11:47. Jesus. Okay, well, I guess food. I can't do food and smoothie at the same time because I've found that I actually get too full. Felt a little uncomfortable in the movie theater, so I'm not going to do that. So I think I'm going to do food, then, I don't know. Food, then I don't know. Sounds like a great plan. Honestly, this is where I was starting to try and do a plan. Remember, not to do the plan, because divine timing and divine guidance makes all plans way less cool than the divine plan. So I do not need to worry about that. So I guess in the truest sense, I'm going to walk in this general direction. And I will be open to whatever shows up. And yeah. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I had a dream about you, I think. I can't really tell because I don't really remember too much of it. I just remember it was like there was definitely some communication on a spiritual level of like, it was almost like a council meeting to like adjust plans and figure out things with this new breakthrough that I've had on this, because it really is a breakthrough. Just doing this because you know, I was gonna say it's like practice. It's not even practice. I don't need to practice being myself. See, that's fucking ludicrous. It's more like the practice is around being open to all the possibilities at all times. And yeah, to just allow for what comes to come. But yeah, I was going to say, I think there was a strategy meeting in the background. Soul to soul or multiple souls, I don't know. But I definitely felt something going on. And I specifically remember before falling asleep, giving the go-ahead to my like spirit team / angels to, you know, anything they want to help with, just do it. I'm okay with it. You know, I always forget that the spirit team can't really make moves without your consent, because free will is like, free will and love are the two important things that are like, you gotta let free will be free will, who regardless of who it is. And then also, you need to just, it's not a need, it's just, the love is just there. It's an infinite ocean, a fucking universe of love that you think that you've, like, it's like you can never plumb the depths of the true love that exists, because it is infinite in its scope and magnitude. So, yeah. And I think that's part of why I realize how just sacred unconditional love really is. It's a type of love that it's ancient. It's an ancient kind of love that the modern age doesn't really see or recognize, because there's too few people who feel and express it. Hopefully I'm going to change that. But, you know what? I will change that. I can't control what other people do, but I sure as hell can give unconditional love to people. So, on the feeling aspect, that will change. But, everything else, it's like, look, I know this is going to sound weird, but if someone doesn't want to feel internally this infinite love, that's their choice. They don't have to feel it. It's still there. And they basically just shut it off, like a valve, but it's still there. And it hasn't diminished, hasn't gone away. And it's both love for themselves and for everything else. I need to blow my nose. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, I'll be right back, 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. It was literally like 10 seconds. But, yeah, I didn't even move from my spot, so, that's something. Morning or afternoon, I guess, at this point. How are you guys? You guys are doing a great job. They're putting up a fence and it looks really good. But yeah. How's it going? Oh, pretty good. It's a nice day. But yeah. It's kind of like, what I was saying about love is it's like you can't run away from love. It's there. And so it's kind of like, in a weird way, love is like a parent that, this is that berry bush, but on the other side. Our berry tree. It's a berry tree. Jesus. Kind of tempted to try it, but whatever. But anyway, so love is basically, it's a parent a guide. It's everything. But also, it gives you space. When you can't handle love, in whatever reason, usually it's due to like some sort of trauma or some sort of like fear or whatever. Love's like, okay, no problem. I'm taking a step back, you know? And it's like, it's the most patient teacher, the most patient, like, family member. It's like everything wrapped in one. Where love will give you whatever you're willing to receive. And anything past that is waiting for you. You just have to feel worthy internally. And everyone is worthy. So it's like you catching up to what's already there. And I'll just say it. For most of my life, it's been a struggle for me to feel worthy. Even of my own love. Big ass truck. Wasn't even that big. It was just loud. But oh boy, we're already at the clinic. That's great. Sorry, I got belching. It was silent though, so. But anyway, this infinite love, it's almost like how do I describe this? It's like it knows. Love's. I don't know how to describe this. Love is like it almost feels sentient. And you know, if love is the universe, it is. So it's like, which, you know, technically love is the universe on the most grand scale. Well, and is that even the most grand scale? Because multiverses, realms of existence, things we can't really comprehend as humans. Yeah. Oh, wow, that was really responsive. I'm surprised at how responsive it was. As I'm walking past this deli, I'm remembering that there's a poke bowl place. So I want to consume raw fish when I haven't consumed raw fish in a really long time. I don't think so. Probably not a good idea. I don't know where the sun is. Obviously I'm in the shade right now, but I don't know where the sun is relative. So I think holding it on this side is fine. But yeah, getting back to love and kind of my like journey with it. this is, you're gonna think this is interesting, maybe. Or at least I found it interesting. My love was so powerful in the way I expressed it, unconditional love, that I couldn't handle my own love. And so I didn't. I shut off my own love for myself. I gave it away freely to everyone else, but I didn't give it to myself. And that's where a lot of the problems that I kind of have struggled with over the years stem from, is this idea that it's so hard to love yourself when you're actively fighting to not love yourself. It's like you're fighting with yourself, so it becomes hard. And love is not hard to allow. It really isn't. Oh, you know what I just realized? On the way back, I could have like a ramen or something. That's a great idea. I'll bank that. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but at least thoughts there. But anyway, also you can see how uncomfortable my subconscious is by talking about this, because it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna try to distract from what I'm talking about, because it is like vulnerable, a raw, vulnerable thing. It's also hard to admit that you just effectively walked around for most of your life not loving yourself. When you don't love yourself, which again, it is incredibly easy to love yourself. You have to be vulnerable and feel worthy of your own love. And, it's all mentally, we do mental gymnastics to try and make it like, oh, it's so hard to love yourself. It's not. It's not hard. What's hard is being vulnerable. That's what it is. Because we don't like being vulnerable. And even being vulnerable is not hard. It's just the first time it feels uncomfortable. And then as you are more and more vulnerable, you get comfortable with it, just like anything else. It's similar to the idea of, if you're really out of shape, that first workout, you're gonna feel like death. If you try to just go ham, like, oh, I'll just get it all done at once, you try and push it, bro, don't do that. If you really, really want to get in shape, all you have to do is do a little bit of walking. And then you do a little more walking. And eventually, you get to a point where you've walked like effectively what I've done. It's just like, yeah, I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna also cross the street, so I'll be right back. 1 sec. I'm back. I got distracted by birds, so I technically walked like 10 extra steps. But anyway, by the way, I just missed 11:11 on my phone when I was recording. It was like 11:17 or something. But anyway, doesn't really matter. But yeah, something really important is step by step. And this is with anything that you're first starting out. If you take one step, and it can be a small one. So an example, let's say you're sedentary completely. Going around the block. If you live with blocks, like apartments or whatever, go around the block. If you can't do that, walk to your car and back a few times. Something, maybe it's even just doing circles in your living room. Like, it can be as small as you want it to be. And when you do this, what you're really doing is teaching your body, or in some cases your mind, or both, that it's okay to do this activity. You're okay, and you're safe. And when you do that, you can slowly change the behavior. I think that was a paper towel on my on my mustache. But you can change any behavior. You can be who you want to be. That's the beauty of this life. Our bodies are very adaptive. You can come back from a near-death state where you're effectively just laying on the ground dying, and you can come back to being completely healthy, given enough, time, effort, and work that you put on yourself. Sometimes you don't even need that much effort. But anyway, I'm kind of straying further and further from the love point. Maybe that's part of the trying to run away from the vulnerability thing. But being vulnerable at its core is about realizing that you don't need to hide. It doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what other people feel. If they don't like you, so what? Who cares?
Wait.
Because all you do is you just don't interact with the people that don't like you. It's that simple. And if you're forced to interact with them in some way, well, you're not really ever forced to interact with someone. Even at work, where you're working, you have a choice on whether you're gonna react or not to things people say, actions they take, whatever it is. If you have a coworker that doesn't like you and says snide comments and all of this stuff, even if you don't say anything, it will naturally work itself out. These people will start to see that this coworker is being an asshole. And justice will inevitably show up. But I will say, this is all predicated on you holding true to yourself. And like, you can say, hey, I don't like what you're saying. Be respectful, whatever it is. But like, at the end of the day, you don't have to be, what's it called? You don't have to interact with any one person specifically. You have the choice. Even if you're forced to be in a similar physical space, doesn't mean you have to mentally interact with that person. Damn. It's like, just keeps happening. I just keep distracting myself from vulnerability. And this is, again, this is like real time showing you what I'm talking about, where if you're not, you may either not be ready, or it's that you perceive you're not ready to talk about something. And if you perceive it and you believe it, then it's true. So, for all intents and purposes. Like, I'm not saying wave your hand and conjure fucking fireballs, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about, like, you limit yourself the most. So, if you put limiting beliefs on you, you're gonna inevitably hit those boundaries and those limitations. And then you're gonna wonder, why am I limited? It's because you put limits on yourself. No one else did. And so when it comes to vulnerability, you choose how much vulnerability you show to other people, and that's it. There's nothing else. And it's the same for yourself. If you're not vulnerable with yourself and you're not honest, it's like, well, that's your choice. You can also, just as quickly as it is a choice that you've made not to, it's also an equal choice to be vulnerable. So, you know, really, you're the master of your mind, your body, and your beliefs. And you're the one who limits things. So take the limiters off and be vulnerable. Don't blame other people. Look at yourself. Look at where you're currently at. And if you don't like where you're at, figure out what you need to do to change it. It's really that simple. So getting back to the love topic, which I was talking about, when you don't love yourself, that's really about the vulnerability of not feeling worthy or not feeling, whatever it is. There's something that is having you feel like it's too vulnerable, or you're blaming yourself for something that you've done in the past, whatever it is. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to check out this, I'll check out this little toy store thing. They say they have cards, so kind of wondering what they have. But yeah, only you can love yourself. Sure, other people can love you. And I think that's where a lot of modern dating is like, getting love from someone else. And then the other person gives love. And then you both are sharing each other love. And you're like, great, now what? We're co-bonded together. And now we're like, it's almost like a trauma bond. And it's like, okay, well, in order to truly have like this infinite overflowing love, you have to first love yourself in some way. Start small. I'm not saying go unconditionally love yourself immediately right away. You can do that. But, if that's too scary for you, just like do little nice things for yourself. And be vulnerable about the fact that you feel unloved by yourself. And so then you start loving yourself, and it becomes more consistent. And then you can kind of graduate to these like more all-encompassing forms. And when you do that, you realize it was okay to be vulnerable the whole time. And yeah, it's not actually that scary. Thanks. It's not actually that scary. It's only scary because you are allowing fear to kind of dictate that it's scary. And yeah, so I don't know. Don't really know what the point of all that was other than just to talk about it. So I did. I'm getting close to the food. So I'm probably going to be signing off soon. And then I'll come back when I'm done eating food. But yeah, it's something to think about. Because we all can love ourselves. We all can. There's no reason not to. And anything that comes up to block your way into doing that, that's something that's signaling you're hurt in some way. So heal that first. If it's a block, heal that block first. And then, if there's 10 blocks, do all 10 blocks. And eventually you'll figure it out. And then there will be nothing stopping you, and then boom, it's there. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye! Hello. So I just got finished eating, and I ended up checking out the bookstore and the little toy store. The toy store was more like, kind of reminded me of like Toys R Us. So it very much was like targeted at much younger people. So there wasn't really anything interesting there. Even like they had a few like packs of cards, but it was kind of whatever. And besides, I don't really do the pack of cards thing. So but yeah, there's a seat here that I wanted to sit down in. This looked comfortable, so I'm gonna sit down. Huh. Yeah, it is pretty comfortable. The food was good. I had, oh my gosh. Someone or a shop nearby is doing the Kelly Clarkson song, the Since You've Been Gone song. That's really funny. I'm feeling my body be like, you need to rest, so I'm gonna rest. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna sit here and vibe out. I don't really have any plans aside from doing the chiropractor. So we'll see. And I at some point visit the one lady that does the smoothies. Having that after the chiropractor might be nice. Although I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna. I've been talking about not making plans, so I'm not gonna make a plan. I get the feeling it's kind of like yesterday I didn't make plans and I got rewarded for not making plans by how awesome yesterday was. And today can be equally awesome. But there's no direct it's like the universe is like, okay, you did it when there was obvious rewards in the 3D. Now are you going to do it when there is no rewards that are super obvious? And the reward is being myself and just living, right? So anything else is extra. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm trying to think of I don't know what you'd want to know. So I'm not really sure what to talk about. I think I'm just gonna sit and rest and relax. Yeah.
You guys are spread out. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I like my little.
There's a fly there. Would it be weird to just sit here for like 30 minutes? I mean, to be fair, I would sit here for hours, but there's just something about just sitting and relaxing. Struggling to keep the phone from wobbling. Sorry about that. Spit on the phone on accident, and then I wiped it, and then flipped it accidentally. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. Not that I don't want to just continue sitting here, but I think I'm gonna listen to some more of my audiobook that I'm listening to, and then we'll get to talk on the way home. Well, and we'll also talk on the way to the chiropractor as well. So. Okay. I'll see you in a second. Bye. Hello. It is... What time is it? 2:16. Okay. I had a feeling. Whew. My back is sore. Wow. Oh my goodness. I had a feeling that I'm supposed to go talk to the lady I talked to yesterday. I got the feeling about 15 minutes ago, and I ignored it. And then it's like, no, go. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I guess I'm going to say hi. Anyway, yeah. So figured we get to walk up together, and then I'll see what happens from there. There's about 45 minutes before I could theoretically be at the place. And so, walking will probably be like 10-15 minutes. So honestly, it's only really about 30 minutes left of like whatever. So that was a nice little rest spot. The chair was comfortable. I enjoyed some of my book, so that was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about how I really am incredibly grateful for how just nice the day is. I get to see birds. It's sunny out, but not too hot. Oh my gosh. What perfect... Okay. It was literally perfect timing for me walking across here. that means I have made the right decision. So, I guess we shall see. But, yeah. I don't know. I feel very grateful. I think also, it's just like, I'm grateful for the love I feel inside towards you, and I don't know. It's like, just happy to be here. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing all this. And yeah, I'm just enjoying the moment. So, but I'm just about here. So, I'm going to let you go. I'll talk to you once I'm done. I'm going to start heading back. Okay, bye. Hello. I just got finished. I'm like halfway done with the shake. We had a really nice conversation. She's a wonderful woman, and I think, I don't know, I think I was supposed to talk to her. Like, as in, I think she was one of those, getting pulled to randomly, like, interact with someone and become friends. We, like, exchange contact information. Looking forward to having more chats with her in the future. But, yeah. I now have 12 minutes to get to the chiropractor, which should be enough time. But yeah, I'm doing a little bit of a shimmy to make sure to get there. So, I think you probably just walk out this way. But yeah, it was nice. We're gonna hang out tomorrow. We'll see what happens on Thursday. And yeah. I gave her the link to the YouTube. So if you're seeing this specific video, hello. I enjoyed my time hanging out with you. But yeah. So I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I think this is the right way. Because I remember looking down. Yep, okay. Just making sure. I'm gonna have to cross the street at some point. I'm not too stressed about the time. I'll get there when I'm supposed to get there. Maybe they're super busy or something. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is the right way. There's the Jimmy John's. Oh, there's a crosswalk right away. Wow, people are not stopping. That is crazy. Oh, guy and his baby. Okay, that was really nice of them. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but look at that. Only 4 minutes passed, and I got 12 minutes, more than enough time. So 8 minutes left. We'll be fine. I can definitely tell that today has been also a pretty awesome day. It's just been an awesome day in a different way. And, you know, I think sometimes we get wrapped up in what we think the awesome day would look like. Turns out when you actually do a day you might have imagined, it may not actually be as great as simply walking around, eating good food, and hanging out with people that you resonate with. So, I don't know. I think, I see. Slow down, Tom. You've got plenty of time. Okay. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Very good. You're doing great. You're a great dad. Yeah, I wanted to say something. I don't know. Just felt like you needed to hear that. But yeah, there's a trash can coming up. I'm gonna finish this shake, dump it in the trash. All right. Garbage removed. I'm just checking. Oh yeah. 4 minutes to walk 1 block. Whew. Slow down, Tom. Slow down. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to blow my nose. And then I'll start you guys back up once, I'll start the filming back up to talk to you when I'm done with the chiropractic stuff. So, talk to you then. Bye! Hello. I am back. I just got finished with the chiropractic stuff, and now I am walking to the mall, because apparently the mall is only 1.4 miles. So I can do that, and then walk back. So that's gonna be like, I'll see if there's a straight shot directly from the mall back to my place. So we'll see. But oh boy, this is not this is not a very great walkway. I thought oh, never mind. There's a sidewalk. I thought the sidewalk just ended, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why would it just end? So they did this shockwave thing, which kind of reminded me a little bit of like taking a knife and dragging it across your skin. Like, didn't hurt. It's like a scrape. Like, you weren't actually scraping anything, but it was like, it had that sensation. But apparently it goes like 4 inches into your muscles to like loosen inflammation and all of that stuff. So I feel a bit sore. There was definitely he did a little gut thing, where he presses hands in deep, and apparently that helped with my rotating my feet in and back and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm just sore. He talked about how you're gonna feel sore because, he's doing a lot of work quickly, and because, like, I just scheduled for the entire rest of the week to see him every day. So, and at this point, he's just trying to loosen me up and get my body situated to where, I can heal faster. That's really what we're aiming for. And if he happens to loosen up the shoulders, like he did with the left shoulder, he didn't do it with the right shoulder because it was still too tight. But he obviously tried. It's just sometimes it just doesn't open up. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will say I haven't walked this way, so I am really thirsty. Oh my gosh. It just kind of hit me. He did say make sure to stay hydrated, so I'm gonna see if there's something along the way that I can get some water. Looks like maybe, I don't know if this is a shopping center or what. But anyway, he also mentioned, he's like, hey, walking's the best way to heal this stuff. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, it's kind of perfect how everything's working out. I also scheduled for the appointment before the movie. So I'll have time to walk around and then get some food and yeah. How's it going? But Lucky Lewis. There's a deli. Oh, My Little Gym. It reminds me of the Little Gym instead of My Little Gym. But Harris Teeter's, Great Clips. How's it going? I think Harris Teeter's. Oh, I can totally. Okay, it's really good I went this way. Harris Teeter's is from what I remember with my buddy, he mentioned it being like a what the hell is it called? Grocery store. So on the way back, I can go into Harris Teeter's and see what they've got. So I got to remember to go back on the other side on the way back. All right, planting a memory. Walk on the other side of the bridge. Now the question is, should I actually just go in there? Guaranteed they'll have a bathroom. Because I kind of need to go, but could also get water. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem, so we'll see. Excuse me, I hate to bother you. Do you know, is Harris Teeter's a grocery store?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm not from this part of the country, so.
We call it that one specifically, we call it the Tiny Teeter.
Tiny Teeter, oh no.
It's not a full size.
Oh, okay, well, I guess it should have essential stuff though, so.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just that some of the flavors and things is not as diverse.
Fair enough. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
They built it there because they had right of first refusal to keep out their competitors.
Of course. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, Harris Teeter's confirmed. Tiny Teeters, that they call it. It is so funny. Not as diverse on flavors. I mean, I guess we'll find out in a second. As long as it's something, I can get water, and I can make sure to. There'll be a good reference point. That also means I don't have to worry about coming back and looking at it. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. Where is Tiny Teeters? I'm gonna call it that from now on. There definitely was some, like, maybe frustration. We'll see how small it is. Because it could just be a crack shack. Just so that it's big enough to where they're like, great, now there's no competitor. Now they have to shop here. So, totally could be justified being pissed about that. Looks like a teeter. Sounds like a teeter. It must be a teeter. Okay. There's a lot of stores here. Wedding gowns. Huh. Haircuts. Gym. Build a Smile. Whiteners. Literal pretzel place. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll be back. Talk to you in a couple. Bye. Whoops. I just started walking. I was like, something's not right here. Hey, it turns out when you get used to talking to you through my walking, suddenly it doesn't feel right when I'm not talking to you. I guess I could cross the street first. Okay, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. All right. I was like, and no one is going. Well, now. I got water. This is probably the worst water I've had so far. Like, not good. I don't know what people were fucking thinking.
Wait, cross Selwyn Avenue at Park.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just realized I need to check to make sure. Fuck. Okay, I'm pausing. That's a new feature. New feature. Pause. Well, I think I fucked that up. I paused it and then got rid of it. So you're either seeing me right after I paused it, or this is the first time you're seeing me after I went into the store to Tiny Teeters. Honestly, I don't know. That store was pretty tiny relative to a full-on store, but oddly enough, it was about the same size as the other one that's closer, and they have more food. So, I don't know. It's kind of like, still don't have the fucking, I don't know if it's like a local thing. Oh, what is that? There's like a cool path. It's like a little wood bridge. Oh, that's neat. Anyway, I'm about to find out why this traffic is so fucked up here. But, now I'm gonna tell the lady, tomorrow that recommended me go this way. Yes, I found out about Tiny Teeters and just see her reaction. See if she knows about the lore. She has to, right? But either that or that lady was just really angry that something else better couldn't have showed up. Honestly, either way, justified. The fuck is this? Briar Creek Greenway. Huh. It's like a little parkway. Go walking, I guess. Looking for an animal hospital on the right side. I know after the animal hospital is my my road on the left. So I'm almost there. There's a slow hill. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. There's a kid riding a bike. Didn't want to accidentally be like stopping him. That lady could have gone. Okay. Brookdale something. Right here is like, there's a weird soreness or something there. It's like someone's got their finger on my right here. Huh. Weird. The fuck was that? There was a tiny ass bug, black bug, on my hand again. There's so many tiny little bugs and little critters trying to fuck with you. Anyway. What do I talk about? Talked about love. I don't think I was very clear because I kind of brushed over it. Definitely feel vulnerable saying it. About how, this guy's not paying attention. Okay. Tried to give him the best possible time to turn. That was nice. He was paying attention. Anyway. Oh my gosh. I need to walk back on the other side. Because holy fuck, this is a mistake. The sun's just beating down on me on this side. So, yeah, I fucking hate this water. Oh my god. It's so bad. Well, hate's a strong word. I dislike it enough to be like, I'm not getting this water again. My thought was like, yeah, no fucking wonder this isn't in other parts of the country. This brand sucks. I was like, huh. Yes, we are 200 years young. And I'm thinking like, being 200 years old does not make your product good. Well, it's making me go this way. Hold on. I gotta check GPS again. Let me get under shade though. Holy crap, there's just, wow, someone's ear pod, a fucking giant screw, bunch of rocks, another screw, Yeah, something feels weird on this. It's like right here. It's like right here. We'll wait and see. Could be like bones stretched differently. Okay. I'm in shade. Pause. Go check. Come back. Bye. I walked 3 steps. Okay. So, put the bottle in my pocket. It is sagging my pants, but it's sagging it in the front. If it becomes a problem, I'll take it out. But I like not carrying a water bottle, so. Okay. So I missed the turn. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I can't do it. It's a full water bottle, so it's just slowly stretching my pants. Oh, whatever. I'll fix my pockets later. But yeah, first can. I am going to toss this. Now I have in fact realized I am on a triangle, so I'm gonna need to get over to the left side. I have successfully gotten over to the left side. Okay. So, this path, I just walk straight and I'm at the mall. So, we'll see how I'm feeling once we get to the mall, because I could just vibe at the mall and then get like an Uber home if I walk too much, because I did walk quite a bit already. Not really sure what I'm gonna do once I get to the mall. Didn't really think that far ahead, but mall felt right, so I'm going. Okay, well, man, I felt like a bug flew into my fucking eye or something. I don't think it actually did. Maybe it was a piece of fucking plant matter or something. But now my eye's just bothering me a little bit. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Jesus. My legs. I almost twisted my fucking leg. I caught it, but it was just a really uneven surface. And you know, I'm not like looking at the fucking ground when I'm walking. So, sorry, felt something weird in my throat, so I had to spit. Anyway, he showed me x-rays, by the way, today at the chiropractor place. And he said overall my x-rays look fine. Like, for my age, he said that, you know, back and hips and neck look fine. Instead of at a 50-degree angle, I'm at like 45-degree angle. She said is close. And like good, effectively good. Like, he said I favor my right side a little bit, which I definitely can feel it. I think I do favor my right side. So, being a little more conscious of walking on my left side just a little bit more. Not too much. I'm not trying to strain my left side and overcompensate. But, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I thought I heard someone. Okay, I mean, this walk's pretty nice. Nose is itchy. Wee sneak. Wee sneak. Okay. Okay, well. My weaves are neek. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go around this guy. Well, it looks like I'm coming into like an actual city proper. So, I mean, that's something. I don't know other than the mall what's here, but we'll see. Man, can I get a fucking trash can so I can dump this fucking water? I say that and I think I see a trash can. I mean, I just walked past 3, but I think those are like private trash cans, so I'm not gonna dump in the private trash can. No trucks. Oh, what is this fucking thing? I'm sorry, I'm using you as to check my eye. Hey, can you check my eye? Alright, I'll drink one more swig of this water. I just do not like it. But I'd rather be hydrated than awful water. Awful water. What's this? Jesus? Oh, okay, Spanish. Well, I can't read that. But I read Jesus. So it's probably an inspirational quote about Jesus. Maybe something to the effect of, Jesus died for our sins, so we should be happy about living or something. I don't know. Something. Insert inspirational Jesus quote here. Alright. Crosswalk is great. I've relieved my burden of the shitty water. The sun has come back with a vengeance. I must protect you. My head will block out the sun. Okay, well, a lot of this is hotels. There's a Panera. Of course, can't have a hotel without having a Panera close. You know, I don't know why, but I have this very cynical view of Panera where it's like, I don't know, I mean, it's good. but like good for the fact that you're effectively just stuffing bread in your face and then throwing other stuff on it. But that's kind of all bread. So it's like not even, it's just the bread bowl. I love the fucking bread bowl. I used to eat those all the time. French onion bread bowl. So good, but I don't know. It's like Panera pretended to be like nicer than it actually is on the food wise. Like, it's effectively fast food with extra steps. You can fight me if you want over that, but it really is. I would put it at like a mid-tier fast food place. Like anything that's, so inside the US, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King are all bottom barrel stuff. Taco Bell's like mid-tier. So I guess like a Taco Bell that's cleaner. Because, you know, we all know Taco Bell's not clean. We just pretend and squint our eyes a little bit. But, you know. And, yeah. I don't know. What is that building? Del Fisco's. I mean, it looks like a nice building. Town Center. Oh, that's what that is. Restaurants and shops. Town Center. Is that an actual internal mall? With multiple floors? Is that what this is? I don't think that's right. I mean, sure as hell doesn't look like something that you're supposed to go into. Well, I'm just walking this way. I've already gone off the beaten path. See, and when this happens, I just listen. Like, I didn't even consciously think about turning. I just did. But yeah. I don't know. Oh. What is this place? What? Huh. Well, I'm gonna walk over here. Because I don't know. There's a lot of people walking this way. What is that? Okay. I was gonna follow people. See, like, what the fuck is everyone going in there for? But okay, well, Well, here, I'll show you. This looks nice. So it's like you can see the stuff behind. It's like a little water fountain. Huh.
They made me dump all 100 of my pins. I'm billing you.
So, I guess I'll just walk this way. And we'll see what I'm gonna run into. The Loft. A grill. Potbelly Sandwich Shop. What's this? Woodhouse Spa. Okay. Well, that's a spa. That's cool. Pepperville. Or Peppervine, Jesus. Vine, not Ville. Well, the YMCA. Cool. Well, that was... I don't know. My feet are kind of tired at this point. I'm gonna sit down on this bench. Well, I mean, the mall is just a little bit away. But I'm just gonna vibe here, I guess, for a moment. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This little square, it's like, I don't know. Feels bizarre. It's kind of like it's not as bad, but this kind of reminds me of like the rich versus poor area, right? Where it's like you had nice homes and, you know, some like standard strip mall stuff. Then you have this complex, and this complex is like, I don't know if those are hotels or they're houses. I mean, sorry, hotels or condos or like apartments. That's why I was trying to get apartments. But yeah, not too sure what to make of this area. So oh my goodness. It's just like, I think I got like really tired. You know, I'm not taking into account how much walking I'm actually doing. Like the level of walking that I'm doing now is the level of walking that made me tired on the first day at South Carolina. So yeah, I can feel my feet, like my feet thumping a little bit. Not too much, just a little. So I'll have to check to see how far away I am. But this might be like, if I'm gonna go here, which I don't know. I don't really see anything specific that I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go here. So yeah, I'm not too sure. But
No, she's never on
I have noticed a distinct like trend of this like putting water bowls out for dogs at like different places. So that's really nice actually. And sometimes there's dog treats. But oh, there's literally a sign that tells me exactly what it is 2 feet from me on the whole place. All right, let me get up and look. Oh my goodness. This lower back is really... Okay, so let's see. Piedmont Tower 1. Leo's Italian Social.
Hey, gay.
Tower 2. Double Eagle Steakhouse in Del Fresco. YMCA. Row East is... Can't pronounce that. Malpan. Coffee Place. Ducksworth. Woodhouse Spa. Lash Lounge. Cosmetic surgery. Okay, so... Sheer Excellence. Bentley's. Degree Wellness. Potbelly Sandwich Shop. Yeah, I literally... You know what? I'm going to show you real quick, just so you can see it. Aha! So you can see what I'm talking about here. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch you back. Alright. As much as this was an interesting little experiment, I'm going to go this way. I don't know. It's fine. I can't... There's nothing really to say about it other than, like... It's a place where people live that happens to have stores underneath it. So... And it's pretty close to the mall. Okay, now I'm looking, and I'm like, now wait a minute, there's more. Oh, this left knee is starting to bother me a little bit. Brewing place. Yeah, so there's like a lot of like apartments. So the one thing, I didn't want to say it while I was there. The one thing I noticed, if you have a cosmetic place underneath where you live, you know, that inherently doesn't say anything about you, but there has to be a clientele in that local area. So, just something to think about. I'm not insinuating anything. It's just more of an observation. But, you know, this walk is nice. They have a nice amount of tree cover. Carnegie X. And then visitor parking. The hell is Carnegie X? Renaissance South Park. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna call an Uber home. Maybe. Well, okay, I'm not deciding that yet. I think with enough rest, I could just walk home. It is 5:23. I don't want to walk home at night. So, if it gets late enough, I will just call an Uber. So, but we'll see. Rather not spend extra money on something I can just walk, even if it's like 2 miles away. 2 miles is, like a 45-minute walk. That's actually not bad. So, and it's possible there's a shortcut. So, because I did effectively go in a loop-de-loop. So, it is in fact possible. Alrighty then. Perfect timing. I got the crosswalk. Oh, there's a ramen bar. Jinya ramen. It's fucking blinding me though. Holy fuck. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys haven't been blinded this whole time. I think you're fine. Here we go. We made it to a Dick's, which I think this is attached to the mall. Seems like mall parking, so yeah, this is totally the mall. Which is great. That's what I was hoping for. Well, now we will discover if this mall is in fact the same mall that I walked through. I'm pretty sure it is, but doesn't mean it isn't. Excuse me. A lot of build up. I think the chiropractor definitely discombobulated my system a little bit. In a good way. I understand it's my body trying to adapt to what's going on. So, but yeah, I think I should be able to go from this Dick's directly in to the mall. At least that's the hope. It's fine walking outside, but having AC is very nice. Also, I'm very glad I did sunscreen, because holy fuck, I've been outside a lot. I have the... Haha, I can in fact go straight there. Perfect. Okay. Let me try and they have a second floor that's blocked. Interesting. Oh, they have an elevator to go up. Okay. Alright. We're about to make it to the mall proper. Okay. I think we can just go up this way. Okay. They got Bluey playing. That's cute. Okay. Time to rest for a second. This is as good a spot as any. Oh, okay. Wow, this is sticky. Kind of gross. I'm gonna get up to go to a different area. I see a chair. I spot the chair. Okay. Will this chair be sticky? Who knows? Okay. Whew. Alright, so what's the plan? I'm not too sure. Currently it is 5:30. I think I'm gonna pause you for a second. I'm gonna go check to see how long the route home is, and then I'll come back and talk to you. So give me like, well, it'll be a second for you. So okay, bye. All right, I am in fact back. It's been like 2 or 3 minutes. I just checked my Discord. The friend that's coming up asked if I like musicals, so I told them, I mean, they're fine. I don't see... I am willing to watch musicals. I reserve judgment until after I've watched the musical, if I liked it or not. Because some musicals are really funny, some are really like serious, some are really long, some are really short. So, it really like, it's up to the individual actors and actresses, the ventilation. Like, oh my God, one of the musicals I watched, it was in, I felt like I was dying because it was like sweltering heat. So, yeah, it's just, they could be good. They also could be really bad. So yeah. But I don't see why not. I think that'll be fun. So I'm thinking, this seat is very comfortable. However, I kind of want to get better water than that garbage brand water that I had before. Honestly, I'm shocked at how like not good that water was. I mean, it's just like, I decided to try it, but it's like, man, I got charged so much money for that water, and it turned out to be so bad. So I don't know. I think I definitely need to, if I'm gonna, so it's 54 minutes home, and it goes a different route than I walked, which is fine. That just means that I'm gonna have to walk the different path, right? But I think I need to rest my feet like an hour. So I don't know if I'm going to walk around too much in the mall. 'Cause, I've already walked this mall, so it's nothing new. Yeah. I think the main thing is going to be, do I get food here? And if I get food here, do I get it to go and then eat it in the room? Or do I eat it here? If I eat it here, that would in fact be part of my rest period. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I need to locate. Well, it's so funny. There actually is a Panera here. You know, I was talking mad shit about Panera, but maybe a Panera food. I don't know. I could get Sarku Japan something, or Japanese. I don't know if it's just Japan or Japanese. Well, either way, it's there's probably something I can eat there. Even though I've accepted, you know, fish sometimes, you know, chicken or whatever, you know, I'm not gonna go full, like, you know, I'm not gonna do hamburgers or anything like that. I'm still gonna try to eat as healthy as I can. Also think I should probably stay away from cheese. Don't want to eat too much cheese. So I'm just kind of not wanting to get up, which is a sign that I've walked a bit too much. I think if I hadn't done the other 30-minute walk and then the hour-and-a-half walk, like, plus there was a bunch of walking around, you know, different stores. So I must have walked already 2 hours, or 2.5 hours. So another hour puts me at 3. That's, you know, I am pushing. I don't think I'm going to get exhausted like I was, but I think I still will take the, what's it called? You know what? I'm not going to plan it. I was going to say I'll take the ibuprofen, but honestly, I just need to wait and see. If I need it, I need it. If I don't, I don't. And in reality, I don't need it either way, but, like, you know, there's no point in suffering a little bit of overexhaustion. Tomorrow, I definitely need to, like, back off and do a lot more resting. Still do a walk, but, like, obviously I'm gonna go see that movie, so that's, like, you know, 2 hours of sitting, like an hour 45 minutes or something. And then there's I don't know, there's the chiropractor again. But I do think, I agree, I think water is the main thing that I'm lacking. I really need to blow my nose. Okay, hold on. I'm putting you down. You're looking at the ceiling. This is the high octane. I was gonna say high octane gameplay. This is the high octane type of content we have here. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely should get up before my body goes into, oh, we're resting now. So, okay. Okay. Oof. My back is, like, soaked.
won't ask.
It feels so gross. Okay, what do we have here, food-wise? Philly cheesesteak. What is this? And I also could get something on the way, but it's kind of a toss-up. Chick-fil-A. That's a burger place. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Tiger Thai in a little bit. That looks like the best place. So there's also Chipotle, but I don't know. I'm not feeling Chipotle. So let's see. I mean, I guess I'm just not hungry right now because I just had that drink. That's also part of why I just wasn't feeling the water, because I feel a bit full. So did I make a mistake? I think this is not, yeah, I didn't want to go down here. Where's that? No? Okay. Trying to minimize walking. Normally I just walk around everywhere. Also, oh my gosh, like, it's way hotter in here than I thought. The other mall was so, like, cool in South Carolina. But okay. You know, classic mall. It's nice. There's just a lot of like stores that I'd probably never want to go into. So it kind of limits what actually you can check out. But I don't know. We'll see. Is that's the Nordstrom, I think, over here. There's a specific place that I went to with my friend. He got coffee and I got a water. I'm just thinking of that place, even though I could have got water anywhere else. But they have a small water, and I don't want to waste water if I don't have to. It's such a weird feeling. It's like I feel dehydrated but also thirsty. So I don't really know what that means. I've been sweating a lot. So maybe I lost a lot of my other nutrients. Like maybe my salt content's low. That could be it. Do I feel a craving to lick a salt rock or whatever it is? I could go for that. Wow. Maybe that's it. It's a weird craving. I do not like how humid it is in here. It is decidedly way too humid. Here's if you want to see yeah, it's a cool little indoor fountain. Is it Dillard's? No. Okay. It was Belk. That's why. Probably doesn't help that there's just a water fountain that's dispersing water directly into the air. So, like you can, I can feel the more dry heat as I walk away from it. It's still wet. It's kind of gross, but it's oppressive. Now I'm thinking electrolytes. Okay, I'm gonna go into this store real quick. So I will talk to you in a second. Bye. Hello, I'm back with Tiny Fuji. Tiny Teeter sounds so funny though. Well, now that I have this water, it's also nice and cold. I'm just gonna sit right here. Why not? I really don't want any food right now. So I might get it to go. Part of me is just like, ugh. Like I don't even want food. But I know I probably should get food because I've effectively had a salad, a little bit of cut up seared steak, a little fillet of salmon, and then a smoothie. It was a big, early meal, but, I ate it at like 12:30, finished at 1, then had the smoothie at 2:30 or 3. It was like 3. So I think that food's still rummaging in my system. Oh man. More and more of the Uber sounds so nice. I wanted to walk more, but I've already walked so much today. I walked a mile and some change to get here from the chiropractor place. And to get to the chiropractor place is 40-ish minutes. It's like 35 minutes. So that's like okay, let me do math here. 30, 1 hour, hour 30, 2. Yeah, I'm rocking like 2.25 or 2.5 hours of walking. So it's no wonder I'm tired. I think I'm going to listen to my novel for a little bit, and then, yeah, I don't know. I'll at least record again before I leave either way. So I'll either walk or I'll Uber, but I'll still record. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye! Hey. So I just got some food at that one place. It was pretty good. I ended up getting a pad C, and I threw tofu in there. So yeah, it was very tasty. There was some egg in there, but yeah. Also, the amount of I understand why they do a side of broccoli, or extra broccoli, because they put like 4 pieces of broccoli in there. They're big size, but whatever. Food is pretty good. As far as like mall food goes, I think it's about as good as you can get. So, which I don't think mall food is necessarily bad. It's just, you know, but, so I think I've come to a crossroads, but I already kind of know what I'm going to pick. I can spend $10 and get an Uber ride home. And I think, it's worth it because, I don't know, I get this like internal feeling that I'm gonna regret doing the full walk. So yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up the Uber and then go from there. I'm probably just gonna listen to Dungeon Crawler Carl while I wait. So I think this is it for the night. I've been thinking about like the future of this kind of content, because I really enjoy this content. I don't think it's tenable every single day. I feel very exhausted, but I think that has to do more with the chiropractic stuff and just like walking. It's like walking plus healing, my body readjusting, all of those things combined. It's like, yeah, it's no wonder that I'm feeling really tired, right? So, yeah. So I think it's time to rest. I think tomorrow, what I might do is I was thinking about maybe doing a walk and just chatting with you for like a little bit of time, and then making it a separate little thing. These first 2 were kind of special because, you know, I had a lot to say, and I still have a lot to say. I don't think I'm ever going to run out of things to say, but it's just more of like, I don't know, what am I gonna talk to you about if you already know everything? So, not that, you know, silence is fine, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think also just something to just say is I'm really happy that on a soul level we're connected. And whatever you need to do to get your stuff done, you know, I don't know if you're handling stuff, you know, take whatever time you need to get things done. And also, don't be like afraid of like interacting. You know, once you've gotten everything taken care of and sorted, you know, just start interacting with me in some whatever way that makes sense. I have I have an email set up, which I haven't checked, by the way, in quite a few days. I'll check it tonight, but like, yeah, if nothing else, you know, I don't know if you're here in this state. You could be, but you also could be somewhere else. So whatever method of communication that you would like to do to reach out is fine. But yeah, I'm just going to continue living my life, and whenever you reach out, right? So yeah. And I know it's going to happen at some point, so I'm not too worried. I think it's more about like, you know, if you're still working through stuff, or you still have stuff to figure out, like, take care of that first, right? You know, I think me being independent and fully locked in, and then you being independent and fully locked in, that's going to be the best start. So yeah. And I think it's important to get it to work the whatever way makes sense. So yeah, that's why I say, like, you know, like I'm not worried about the specifics. As it were, the divine timing will show up in whatever way it's going to show up. So but for now, I'm going to enjoy doing stuff. So yeah, I guess I will see you tomorrow. Like, I mean, you'll see my content, but I haven't decided what sustainable content is going to look like for this yet. I'm going to go on vibes, and I'm going to test some stuff out, and we'll see. So, now obviously, when you show up, just like in reality, in physical reality, then well, then the content might look totally different. It might be just us hanging out without anything, like, you know, no content. It could also be, maybe you'd be like super excited to do that, and then we film it together, or do whatever. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Have a good night. Bye.